Hello there, Scrumptious. Welcoming you back to Crypto's Juiciest News. What do we have here? A 92,000 American dollar Bitcoin price. We're hoping for some sort of little V-bounce, but if it goes back down, I mean, like, who the hell cares? Remember, we are in the official, biggest, most glorious crypto bull market year. This is what everyone actually calls the bull market, even though it's actually the end, and the euphoria only lasts for 2 waves of 50 days each. Which is funny when you think about it, friends. After 4 years, it all comes down to this 50-day period in wave 1 and a 50-day period in wave 2. But everything else before that is simply leading up and building into it. This is the monthly chart for Bitcoin. 2 red candles right now. So we have not finished January. We're hoping that when Trump gets in, there's some sort of flush back up. But yes, everyone's just waiting for this reset here. I mean, like, it just, I know it gets everyone nervous. Here's the funny part, friends. Do you want to know, like a few months ago, as Bitcoin in November hits 100K, I got a few nasty people, 99% obviously friendly and supporting, just like I am out here, but a few nasty people, I don't call them people, just call them losers. These losers, they came out and they haven't watched my stuff for 2 years. They go back to my dark prophecy content from 2023 when I'm trying to help you and say, hey, I could make a scenario where we don't go above 100K Bitcoin consistently, where 2025 is a red year. I could make that scenario. So let's protect ourselves by buying more now. Let's take on more leverage now. Let's do whatever we can now. And I think that's going to work out pretty good. Now, here's the interesting part. Those people and people who hang around those losers, okay, so I've pretty much, I said, like, look, everything I've said about the dark prophecy is 100% true. There's just one thing, the altcoins. We did not get the altcoins moving high in this year. And I can see that on the others BTC ratio, okay? Others is only 18% of Bitcoin size. If others was, I guess, 50%, 60%, pretty much if your portfolio was like 4 or 5 or 6 times bigger already today, like right now, if it was already 4, 5, 6 times bigger, it would be extremely dangerous. I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's actually dark prophecy, okay? But we didn't get it, did we? But that's the interesting part. Now that we're in the second red monthly candle, those same losers are coming out and now they're talking dark prophecy again. A lot of those losers, okay? There's not that many, it's just a few losers. But they're actually talking like that. I'm like, did you not listen to what I said? The guy who made the dark prophecy years ago, back when you were sucking in your mum's teats, that's how young of a young child you were, in 2023, okay, I was basically citing this as the sign. This is the sign, friends, of how heated the market is. That's why we use others. It's the belly of the curve. It's the risk. That's what you want. It's what we call the belly. Okay, it's literally these mid to smaller caps start appearing. Now, it's kind of a billion-dollar market. It's kind of this mid-cap zone, okay? It's not like the super safe top 10 stuff, okay? It's everything beyond that. And yeah, we are very, very low out here. So I'm not worried whatsoever. And there's been an overall consensus for everyone that the bull market seems to be over. A lot of people are putting 25. Friends, Soy put 75% chance that it's all over. I don't know what's going on, man. But it's weird, man. Dopamine gets cut off from people. Everyone reacts differently, as you get to see. Okay, so some people like us, like, you're not meant to feel good, by the way, friends. When dopamine gets cut off, we're human. Okay, we feel bad. It's just how you react after that. Okay, can you control yourself? Can you control your actions? All right, or do you go lose the plot? Do you go say, oh well, it's literally totally all over. I think I'm gonna panic now. So obviously that's what I don't do. And people who consistently win in markets and in life, they don't act like that either. They basically maintain composure. Now, I'm just going to go through some news, friends, before we check out more of these charts. So Bitcoin, right, 92K. Ethereum is also getting slugged, which kind of sucks, man, because it's basically much a year ago. Look at this, man. A year ago, Ethereum was, my gosh, Ethereum was 3,400. Literally gone pretty much nowhere in a year. But yeah, this is the 4-year cycle stuff. So 4-year cycle, yes, Ethereum as marked by the Bitcoin and crypto, Ethereum is just another altcoin. That's pretty much what everyone is saying. And yeah, we just need more time to play out. If the cycles repeat of the past, it's literally from mid-January to mid-February, some sort of move starts happening in that time period. So we got Trump's inauguration on the 20th. I guess we'll find out what happens soon. Now, I've got some funny news, friends. If you've been watching my content, I made a lot of videos addressing, say, Richard Hart, FUD. You really, I mean, you have to watch this video. This will blow your mind, this video. The truth about PulseChain. Hard to swallow, okay? So, and the truth is, I'll summarize it for you, but you really got to watch it, okay? Basically, I go through and I tell you that, I show you Chainlink in this video, and I show you how Chainlink received every piece of good news possible. Trump even bought it himself. Literally all these amazing good news. The Link BTC ratio is still down 85% from the top in August 2020. So it's been 4.5 years. It's still down 85%. Whereas everybody in PulseChain, a lot of people, because I know you're new to markets, you're not here 18 hours a day. Naturally, friends, if I was new to markets, I would think, like you, that if you just gave me all the good news in the world, my coin would be up much higher. And I actually show you, no, it wouldn't. Okay, basically the market figures this stuff out. The growth rates and all of these, they're more complicated than just some of these news events. So you really should watch this out. This actually teach you a lot about crypto and markets and cycles and pretty much how you can't fight these trends. You can't fight, but also it makes you think about, what about the glass half full approach? What about when Richard says, you can't fight an idea whose time has come? You can't stop that idea. You know what I mean? You can't stop a community who just keeps going. You can't do that. Okay, they've tried to, friends. They literally can't. Now, on the topic of that soy boy, soy girl, Finland government FUD, friends, this is like, I can't believe this is coming. So shout out to Mickey Lung, who sent me this. This is awesome, man. So it's not awesome for everyone in Finland, but awesome for us to see. So the soy girl, Finland government, they've seized Bitcoin, okay? $80 million worth. And instead of keeping it, do you want to know what they're doing? They are dumping it to donate to Ukraine. Okay, so I translated, Google translated this page. It's actually real. Okay, they are donating it. Okay, they're dumping the BTC. Hey, let's give it to Ukraine people. They need it. So we're just showing you there's this weird deep state political war machine agenda that's very clearly part of the matrix and the simulation. And it's no surprise that the same government doing this weird stuff is also robbing Richard Hart, right? Raiding his home to steal these watches. And also, they got rocks in their head. They think they own the Ethereum blockchain. Newsflash, soy girl, Finland government. You don't own shit. You don't own the Ethereum blockchain. So pretty much what they think is, friends, they think so some wallets loosely related to something may or may not have constituted some sort of business entity that they declare. Get out of here. Who are you talking about? Right? Go, like I said, Finland government, go to court, international court with 195 countries. And when you guys figure out who actually owns the Ethereum blockchain, then we can get some legal precedents done on this situation. But until then, nobody is taking them seriously. Why? They're on too many hormone blockers. It's very obvious, friends. A lot of weird stuff going on over these governments. All these woke left. So it's very sad as well because Finland rank, they're very good in, like, they're meant to be the least corrupt country out there on the Wikipedia. So we all know Wikipedia is full of crap. But unfortunately, as you get to see, now I don't take any of those rankings seriously because I'm like, wait a minute, you guys aren't the least corrupt. This ranking's full of crap. It's perception. And whose perception? Let me guess. A bunch of Eurocucks got together and go, oh yeah, these people never harm anybody or do anything, so let's put them on high on the definitely not a scam government ranking list. So you can't take these seriously. In other news of the day as well, friends, Google and USDC both donated $1 million to President Trump. So we're seeing a lot of donations and stuff here. We saw Ripple. Everyone's just starting to do these $1 million bribes. Just to be like, hey, remember, don't take us down. Very, very fishy. Now, all of them are doing it. Maybe it's standard practice. I guess this is how the political game works. But all of these, friends, you got to remember, Trump is pro-crypto. So all of these companies who have to side with him, they got to be pro-crypto. So like, I don't think people truly understand. Like, if you are someone who's a leader, okay, if you ever been in a position where you're a leader, people follow you and they listen to you, okay? We have a worship gene in us. So people who think someone is of authority, naturally, your basic friends, you're not even like logically thinking, naturally you want to please them. Naturally. It's literally, friends, that's why a lot of people believe, like, is it Anunnaki, greater entities, God, the creator, are they all the same thing? We don't know. We really do have it in our DNA. We actually have a worship gene. We actually have a gene where when there's authority and stuff, we like look up by default. by default, okay? We don't have a rebel gene by default, which is, I don't know, makes sense. You look at all these cities and stuff that we've built and how we follow leaders and presidents out here. It makes sense, but it's amazing. That's like scientifically, it's not like a social engineering thing. It's actually built within our blood. So when Donald Trump says, like, I'm going to fire Gary Gensler and I like crypto and Bitcoin's awesome and I'm buying Chainlink, they reverberate out there to the world. They really do, okay? Because people know, people understand. It's kind of like when, you know, there's the funny part. If you're in crypto, we look at Vitalik. You know, Vitalik, leader of Ethereum. Like, we know Vitalik's quirks. We know he's got a giant dong. We know, I don't know if you were here, friends, in 2022, someone asked Vitalik what he drinks. And he drinks, I mean, this sounds disgusting. He drinks half green tea, half wine. That's his drink, his favorite drink. Half green tea, half wine. I'm not joking, yeah. You see this stuff I remember? I'm thinking, if I ever get a chance, maybe I'll try it. Like, is that alien blood? Is that what aliens drink? You know, so we know other things about Vitalik. Like, remember we joked that we know Vitalik wears the mask. He's a triple vaxxer, you know, or giving him shit for that as well. So you see how we know these things? Yeah, we remember this stuff. Why do I remember that about Vitalik and I don't remember that about like 48,000 people I've come across on Twitter? So it's in, I noticed this. It's in my DNA. You see, we pay attention to these. So it's the same thing. Donald Trump likes crypto. Went to the crypto conference. People play the clips. You see what I mean? And by the way, just to let you guys know, when Bitcoin goes up, Trump is gonna quote it. He's gonna say, "Congratulations, Bitcoin, $110,000 on a very good." He's gonna say that, okay? And people on the other side will get upset. They're like, "Oh, wasn't you for your cycle?" Blah blah. Just shut up, dude. Just shut up. He's pumping our bags. You understand that? Let him pump the bags. He says the word Bitcoin. He infuses mindshare units into the world, you know? Another mouth out there saying the word Bitcoin or typing the word Bitcoin on the internet is a win. That's it. It's a win for everyone in crypto. We understand that game. We understand mindshare. You watch all my videos, so you're very, very acquainted with that. Now, also, friends, what's the recent FUD going on? The Department of Injustice, the DOJ, they've cleared to sell $6.5 billion. I've already covered this before, but like, yeah, apparently so it's still in the wallet. People don't know if they're actually dumping. They could be doing an OTC dump right now, but it reminds me of Germany. Remember friends, the sexy German ladies were dumping on us at 50K, and now it's like one of the biggest blunders of all time, man. When they were dumping down here, but like, bro, you literally have a money printer. What are you doing, man? Friends, it's literally like, okay, I give you a carton of alcohol, and you've got monopoly money, yes, and then you throw away the alcohol into the bin, and then basically I'm telling you, bro, you have monopoly money in your hand. You can literally just go to the board and just grab money out of the bank account yourself right there. No one's going to look. You can literally just go grab it. You're like, nah, I'm going to throw the alcohol. You know what I mean? You literally got monopoly money, but just go to the board and just grab the cash. Grab the cash from that little banker set thing and just put it in your pocket. Nah, I'm throwing away the alcohol. Yeah, it makes no sense. Okay, it makes no sense like that. It's the exact same thing that German government did when it comes to selling their Bitcoin price. And here's a funny part, folks. So everybody will laugh at them as the price goes up. They'll keep quoting them, calling them incompetent and stupid, and hopefully it builds up so much FOMO that maybe they have to, like, you never know, man, buy back in, do something. Other countries get scared. You know, don't forget, friends, when the price goes up, we're all human, okay? These people, friends, they are not immune from public shaming. They are not immune, okay? I am immune from that because I publicly shame myself pretty much, okay? So these government guys, they don't know what's coming, okay? If Bitcoin hits 250K and even one government thinks of, maybe we should get out. People will be saying, oh, you want to be the next Germany? They were embarrassed. It went up 5x without them. We're all laughing at them. You want to be doing that, huh? You see what I mean? What we might actually find is, friends, some government, I bet there will probably be one government that comes in and onboards. Someone that we think is going to be there forever is going to like sell down here. They're going to sell. Okay. Someone's going to capitulate and it'll be funny. It'll be funny, but it's like a nation state. That'd be funny. Like, oh, yeah, I don't know, like Canada or something. I don't know. Just we find out some countries dumping and then we end up buying the blood next bear market. Also found this interesting. So very unfortunate, friends. We're praying for everybody in LA and all the fires in America. Bank of Ants, otherwise known as Bank of America, their building caught on fire, which I thought was a very fitting omen. Like, an omen means a message from God, pretty much an act of God, like a sign from God. It's like a foreshadowing of what's coming. Just of the fiat US banking system. Okay, just the fiat money system, everything just burning, these bricks and mortar physical stuff. So crypto really is the future. It's just a better system, man. And thanks to Ivan on Tech, I didn't even know, like, the whole traditional banking system, you know how we just say it's better? Well, we were just saying it's better just because we're like long and we're like trying to like pump our bags. But no, it's actually better because the traditional financial system, the guy who built it, he's dead now. They're literally all of them dead. They built him in the 60s and the 70s, all this code in the 70s and 80s. No one knows how it works. You can't change or upgrade anything. If you change one line of code, it might break literally the whole system. And they just let everything as it goes. And it takes like days and weeks to clear. Things are very, very slow, very clunky, and yeah, very, very crap. But the settlement system we have on Bitcoin, Ethereum, just everything else in blockchain, just like infinitely better. And all they got to do is migrate, you know? So that's a very, very key takeaway from all of these. So when we say we're better, I was just thinking, oh, we're better just because I'm long. I thought we were actually just joking. No, we're not actually just joking. It's literally like code for code. It actually is an improvement. Now, what's going on with the prices, friends? Well, this is the Russell 2000. Remember, we're tracking that, friends. It's let us down. It's still down here. Remember, it touched the top, this piece of trash scam, and then it's come back down. So remember, that's US altcoins. Now, that Russell 2000... that has got BCB spooked, so blockchain backer, and other people spooked because the Russell 2000 is US small caps. It's like our altcoins, our shitcoins, and they haven't busted the highs. Now, in 3 previous cycles, they did bust the highs by this point. Right now, they haven't. So this is the first time in a post-Bitcoin halving year, the Russell 2000 is still under the all-time high. So the theory is that when will Russell 2000 move? The theory is that, remember, I've got the stock market chart here. I'll just remove Bitcoin. The theory is that the Russell 2000 will move at some point soon this year. This is S&P 500. So everyone thinks the S&P 500 will distribute. And then in this period of distribution, the Russell 2000 will go, see how when this thing comes down, Russell 2000 goes poof, and it does like the final move up. And there you go. This is around March of this year. March or something like February, March, April, and then it's all over. So that's the theory. It's basically like an end of cycle time type of prediction, what people say, because Russell 2000 didn't start a new bull market, it's still struggling. That's what the bear case with these are. But I see that, and then I see, man, like the 4-year cycle stuff is still on track. Nothing has broken whatsoever. And there's many people who doubt it, friends. I'm just going to show you some clips out here. I'll quickly crack onto it. Look at this. So you have like, look at this. Would you say there's a 20-25% chance of cycle top? He goes, I would say. And then Ansoy goes, 75% chance. So people are coming out and they're saying like it's over. Remember, friends, they don't use ratios, okay? So, and by the way, shout out to Mr. Hex Turbo as well. Every time a dip happens, influencers come out of the woodworks and say that it's all over. They are talking out of their buttholes, which is a direct consequence of the amount of dopamine they have in their system. Yes, which is 100% true, friends. So how people panic in these times, it really shows you how these people would handle themselves, say, in a hangover, or if they were on a drug that made them like really edgy or something, they had a nicotine addiction. So it would tell you how they would handle it. Okay, like would they basically crumble and give in to their temptation, or they do it? So really, that's why, friends, you got to master yourself. You're mastering your own emotions. That's actually why the secret to markets is mastering psychology. So I used to thought that was a bunch of hogwash, bullcrap. The only hog we like is obviously the HeartWifDog and Hog Team on PulseChain. I'm going to show you a video that they made of me later. So yeah, once you understand psychology, you understand that like when you're trading these markets, when you're actually in the game, so you feel the emotions going up and down. You feel them. So then you realize, oh my gosh, we're all getting really, really high right now. If you're able to like say, oh, but I have to cut the dopamine off, okay, you win on average. And then when everything's going down, like, oh my gosh, so much fear. I feel so good not buying this piece of trash because I'm just throwing money away because I can't access it tomorrow or next week anymore. I'm throwing it into the pit because everything just keeps sinking and sinking. Yeah, and people are able to go like, you know what? It's giving me bad dopamine, the thought of just joining, but I have to join, okay? Check this out by Chris Beninsky as well. If anything, this cycle will be longer with more modulation rather than shorter. And soy, there are no more cycles. There are always more cycles. So humans love the highs and lows. We can't help ourselves. So that is a note out here. So it's just interesting. So it's fun. Look, Chris Beninsky is pretty good with the cycle stuff out here. But even he's saying, well, he's probably saying, he goes, look, 4-year cycle, but if anything, this one wouldn't be shorter. It would be longer with more modulation. That's, I guess, the point he's coming to. Also, another reason why I don't think it's really over, look at this, friends. Shout out to Quidao. Last cycle, people were excited. They were dreaming big. This cycle, they are exhausted and can't wait for the cycle to be over. Friends, I promise you, and by the way, shout out to my friend Mr. Real PulseX as well, and also to Bobby, 0x Bobby, believe in something. Post memes and make something happen. Thank you so much, sir. That's actually funny. That's actually awesome. Post memes and make something happen. Sir, I like that. That's actually true. When you believe in something, post memes and start making things happen. So, I was here 4 years ago, friends. Squeaky chair, same squeaky chair, okay? Same straight posture, same pointy elbows. And I was telling you, my quads were a bit smaller though, okay? Because I do deeper squats now. Now, the attitude was absolutely not what we see right now. No, they weren't, okay? The attitude now was, I can't wait for this thing to be over, okay? Back then was, I can't wait for this thing to start already. That's why, because we're all going to make it, right? It's totally different. It was not. Because back then, friends, we had tech to believe in. 4 years ago, people believed in DeFi and Uniswap. We just saw the Uniswap, but we changed the game, and Uniswap was going to flip Coinbase's volume. It was all like optimistic. Now it's literally, see, here's the funny part. Most people say, oh, it's just memes. No, Habib. Memes, you watch my videos this year, 2024. Memes are a response to the crypto industry's production of dog shit. Okay, so memes are a response. Go, hey, you produce $100 million market cap, starting valuation, VC trash that just dumps to zero. Okay, whatever. We're just going to make memes. We're going to build communities, okay? So that's the overall feeling here. And it kind of tells me, friends, price action-wise, it means if more people are willing to, like, get out right now, they can't wait for it to be over, that means they're not misallocating capital to the upside, which means we don't have expensive prices, which actually you can see that right now. It's kind of funny. The theory, it all matches up to the ratio on the charts. What's the ratio say? The altcoins, others BTC says this is exactly what everyone's feeling right now. Okay, it actually it all matches up. And I want to show you the global 4-year liquidity cycle, friends. It's still on track. It literally is still on track. Look at this chart. Global liquidity cycle. You see these sine waves. Now, if you look closely, okay, a lot of people commented. They go, "Hey, there's a bit of weird stuff here with 2008 because 2008 collapsed, but they were still printing money." Okay, and we all know that everything collapsed. But yeah, here's the thing, friends. The 4-year cycle does not work for other assets. It only works for crypto, okay? Because we have so many retailers in who don't price in the future like other assets. We're not as efficient as stocks. We're not as efficient as commodities, okay? There is still much so inefficiency. So why is that? It's because every other asset in the world, 7 billion people on Earth, they can access it already if they wanted to, okay? If they have money, okay? In crypto, remember now it seems we've got 500 million. So literally there are still billions of people out there who haven't even looked at it. They haven't priced it in. So that's why we're trying to get 500 million at the end of this year. Hopefully that 2x's the user base and gets crypto a 4x valuation from it's 3 trillion right now. Hopefully it goes to like 10 to 12 trillion. Hopefully that. You see that, but we're going to get 500 million new people. You don't get that in oil or stocks or anything. Everybody in the basically investable world and marketplace, they can already touch it. So they're all used to, they do cross hedging, currency hedging, all this stuff. You don't have retailer boom and busts coming in. You don't have these company policy to try hedge these stuff going out in the future. That's why crypto's a gift. That's why this 4-year liquidity cycle working with crypto is literally a gift, friends. That's what I'm telling you. It's not going to last forever. Trust me, it won't last forever because once you onboard everyone, okay, everyone knows now, and it's going to move on a different dime. Now, it's going to obviously have booms and busts that might, shift stuff above and below the trend based off the 4-year debt rollover, right? But based off the government's rollover. But how people position for that, it's going to be totally different because as crypto grows more mature, you have different durations of money being locked in and locked out, and it gets more complicated than that. And pretty much, Bitcoin's growth rate isn't 50% anymore. It's probably going to be like 15%, even though Michael Saylor thinks it's going to grow like 25 or 30% forever, which it won't, friends. Absolutely no. So stock market grows at 10, gold grows at 10. So maybe Bitcoin and crypto, we're at 50 right now. Maybe next cycle goes down to 35. Cycle after that goes down to 25. Cycle after that goes to 15. Cycle after that goes down to like 10. And we become just like golden stock market. But by the way, that's 4 cycles of 16 years. Okay, so don't think it's going away anytime soon. But right now, there's big edge. So in a nutshell, friends, I want to tell you that there is still something in the air and I still smell a bull market. So this is obviously hilarious. Shout out to the fart on PulseChain, guys. So it's kind of funny, friends. Obviously, the fart coin, I'm still like, not the Soylana fart, but we love fart on PulseChain because firstly, they made a game, friends. I haven't had time to check it out. Also, Andre, like, I can't believe it. Andre, it was another guy's coin. The coin had 15K market cap. He was making videos about me. And like, I'm still in shock. I'm in shock. Like, friends, 15K market cap. Like, your grandma can send this thing to 100K market cap herself. Like, that's amazing, friends, because when someone can produce something like that, he could have just gone and made his other coin, but he didn't. He's like, you know what? I want to sniff some farts. And so that's what you want, friends. Building the community, joining together. Obviously, it's mindshare. It's mindshare. So if you're new to crypto, like, hey, farts are silly. Why is that even talked about? It's mindshare. Everyone knows. Everyone's got a butthole. Farts are funny. It sounds like a trumpet coming out of your butt. Everybody farts. Fart jokes are universal. And there you go. It's mindshare. So once you start to dissect it like that, you get to understand that that's the power of crypto, right? Because farts, like, you can't really sell a fart in a jar unless you're one of those like Twitch streamer girls. So it's hard to commoditize it. But with crypto, you commoditize the mind share of the community who support it. So that's the power of crypto, right? Now, ultimately, friends, everyone wants to know where we're going from here. This is the Bitcoin price. I see it's 91, 92K. My Uncle Bobby has either here and up or either sideways and up, whatever. I mean, we're still on track. 40 cycle's still on track. And don't forget, man, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Look, altcoins are too cheap. Altcoins are just too cheap. That's it, friends. Like, if you notice, the ends of the cycles have misallocation of capital to the upside. Okay. So firstly, this is how the cycles go. Firstly, you got to make the floor. You have to discover the bear market floor, but then you never stop at the floor because crypto's so thin, you misallocate to the upside. That's wave one. You come back down, and then it's not over. You go up, you misallocate capital again. There you go, wave two, and then you have to grind sideways. Now you have this new price discovery. Okay, that's how all cycles go. Okay, nothing in every history of markets goes to fair value and then just stalls there, especially when it comes to an industry like crypto, right? We were dealing with pseudo commodities where the supply is restricted. That's the fun part. Speaking about fun, watch this. This is going to be funny.
Sommi wakes up with a shock.
Whoa.
What's wrong, sweetie? Did you have another bad dream about Ty Lopez launching a coin on PulseChain?
No, not this time.
Was it Jim Cramer doing a 6-part series on why crypto will never go down again?
Thank God, no. Not that either.
Well then, get over here, peg your nipples, and I'll ride you like your P-Dye going to $1.
Only if you put on your fluffy slippers.
Sommi, my friend, thanks for coming in.
No problem. Professor Ivan, how could I refuse the man who gave me my Pikachu?
Well, I have a new present for you. Here's a special Pokeball. We don't know what it does. Someone in my archaeological department found it in an alien spacecraft that they found very deep under the Earth. They managed to recover the ball before the suit swooped in and took the spacecraft away.
Wow, that is incredible. Are you sure you want to give this to me?
Sommi, your intuition is second to none. Thank God you got me to rotate back into PulseChain from Solana. I know you will figure it out.
Okay, thanks, Professor. I will let you know when I know what it does.
Thank you, Sommi, and remember, always respect the pump.
Alright, Pikachu. What are we going to catch today?
Pika pika.
Ah, so there you are, Sommi. I'm about to kick your head off. You are solely responsible for the exodus from Solana to PulseChain, and that means Daddy is down.
Bro, I just call it as I see it. The land of soy is full of jeets. Not my problem. Also, you have a huge LP position with Pulse and ETH. All that aside, you take one step closer and my Pikachu will fry you.
Thanks, I needed a spark. What the fuck was that?
I caught myself a top G. What should we have for dinner?
Don't worry, guys. I ordered pizza and bought some hog.
There you go, friends. That was awesome. I was watching that in bed. That's funny. So you are my friend. I just caught you with a Pokeball. Do you also notice it's cute? So it's funny, friends. I watched Ivan. Ivan's artificial intelligence litmus test is if they can get his accent to be done right. Okay, that is the ultimate. So Ivan, listen, that is the S tier. That is when you know this Sam Altman, all these other guys, when they say, oh, we've hit artificial general intelligence, we can mimic the human. No. You guys, when I hear Ivan's accent in an AI, okay, it's literally, friends, Terminator's now real. Okay, it's Skynet's real. Okay, it's pretty much game over for all of us. But also, my accent's it's kind of funny. They change a bit. The tone changes because the AI is reading and it gets confused because I'll use an American accent for some words like, where is my heart? I use words like that. And then also, I do the British accent, like, hello, sir. Hello. It's kind of funny that AI is like, it's blowing up. It reminds me of that, friends, when they made a bot, the robot, to try beat the chess player in the 70s. And then how the guy beat the machine was, he just kept moving the dumb pieces back and forth. And then the computer machine basically exploded because it couldn't compute like retardio moves. And then everyone's like, ha ha ha, the power of humans will never be defeated. And now they just get wiped in 5 seconds. Kind of funny how that appears. I wonder if AI is going to be like that too. So yeah, that's from the Hog on PulseChain team friends as well. So also Hoggy Hog as well. One of the, Mr. Hog, so in my Telegram channel, he's got some like, boomer, white collar institution guys. He's trying to make videos for them to try get him into Bitcoin and PulseChain. And he wants to make like a 6-minute video. And I really, yes, I encourage that type of stuff. So I've also made videos to tell him like, these people friends, that they're not your answer to bag pumps. These institutions, it's a meme. They don't come and buy your bag up like 10x. They don't, okay? Institutions, like these guys and entities, okay, they are slow. They are not, we front run them, okay? We get in. So, and by the way, they don't see the vision, okay? They're usually conservative stocks and bonds, and they're dealing with yields of like 10 to 15% in a year. That's a big win or whatever. So that's what they're trying to do. By the way, in the stock market might give like 6 or 8% per year. Yeah, but it has downies. It can go down like 20 or 30%. Yeah, these people are happy with like 5% per year. They're happy with just 5 because they're happy with 5 every year, and then they never get to lose money, okay? These are the type of mindsets that you're dealing with. These people don't come in and just pump up your bags. And what you actually find is they come in after the business is already formed, which is just a community, okay? They come in after them, friends. So you got to think about this. So were there billionaire, rich people joining New York when it was just a patch of grass? No. 150 years ago. No, there wasn't. Okay, so only now after New York, the city, high GDP, biggest city, one of the biggest cities in the world. Okay, now they want to come and join in. Okay, that's what a lot of these people are. So we are the pioneers. We're the ones who are going first. We take the risk because it can go to zero. Because these people only feel comfortable when they don't think there's much downside anymore. But actually what you find is they're just like retailers like everyone else, friends. And I also said, if you want to give them FOMO, okay, Michael Saylor has done it for everyone, dude. Their stock price was literally down for 20 years. It was down literally 99% for 20 years, and then he made it freaking pump to the freaking moon. It goes up 38, 40x. Okay, so Michael Saylor and that FOMO strategy, that's literally, friends. I'm telling you, like, he's actually doing a service for us all. But obviously, don't copy him, okay? Just watch him and entertain yourself. But yeah, please do not do that leverage. It's kind of funny. I'm already seeing the shift of the language of people now trying to say what Michael Saylor's doing is not really leverage, okay? And I'm like, yes, that's what I want to see, friends. Yes! Okay? You're my friend, by the way. So why is that making me very excited? It's because that's how the middle part of the bull market forms. You're getting to see the people who are like cheering for higher prices, and they're trying to say, no, that's not leverage, bro. This isn't actually leverage. You don't get it. No. It's a bond, security, convertible note, share thing. It's a new technology. Bro, it's leverage. It's not. It's someone else's money. Okay, it's leverage, dude. Oh, what's that? They're never going to sell. They're not allowed to sell. Dude, you're dealing with humans and money, okay? You understand this shitty little piece of paper doesn't actually mean anything when I bring Spoonie to your throat and I say, hey, this is a spoon of honey. Eat it. Eat it for your sore throat. You understand? Okay, all these papers and these words, it doesn't matter, bro. Okay, when they're in the middle of a bear market, there's like infinite bad news. Everyone's like, this is what happens, friends. In a bull market, there's infinite good news. It's like, oh, well, we're invincible. We can do anything. Okay, yeah, in a bear market, infinite bad news. They're like, hey, you know what? Screw this piece of paper. Let's dump the stocks anyway. Let's change the company policy and let's do something. Like, they figure stuff out just to like basically jeep bags. Now, I'm not saying Michael Saylor's going to jeep bags. I'm just telling you, just let them live in their fantasy land of like, no, what we're doing is not leverage. It's totally not leverage, dude. Totally. Like, we'll see. Now, what's ultimately everyone waiting for, friends? It's the Ethereum, okay? So you want to know what it all come down to. I know everyone says, Ethereum, blah, blah, trash. I know, bro. I'm saying the same thing. I'm saying Vitalik he's got to get Spoonie. He's got to put on his little Viking hat. You know, actually message Vitalik in a tweet. Like, Vitalik should literally be, you should be streaming once a week, dude, and telling the developers what to do, okay? Because remember, Richard Hart's a marketing guy. Remember, Richard Hart invented no tech or marketing, okay? And Vitalik, no communication, all invention, okay? But who do you even know? Whose thoughts do you even know more? Who do you like feel more for? Richard Hart, there you go. Whether you love him or hate him, you feel an emotion to him. Okay, what do you think about Vitalik? You're like, oh, you respect him because you know Ethereum's tied to his name. Okay, what about the other 500,000 builders under him? You know who they are. You didn't even care. What about the other chains who innovated stuff? You know who they are. You don't know who the guy who invented CowSwap is. And by the way, Uniswap had to steal CowSwap's tech. Did you know that, friends? Now you do, okay? So remember, because crypto, we're building communities out here. And it all comes down to Ethereum's price. But remember, here's the thing. So is Ethereum going through its third cycle curse because these people don't know what to do? Or was it like preordained? That's something interesting to think about. But what do we really wait for? Basically Ethereum's got to clear that 5K zone. And I've been saying it for a long time. It's just 4-year cycles repeating like exactly to the T. We need to clear that 5K zone. And historically, once it clears it, it's expected mid-January, obviously not mid-January, but mid-Feb. Hopefully it just starts going up. And look, if it doesn't, I'm still holding. What are you going to do now? I don't know, just keep holding. Look, 4-year cycle hasn't really broken anything. There's been deviations up and down, don't forget that. But as a whole, 4-year cycle hasn't broken. But around this time now, we're still waiting for that unicorn. There's a unicorn that actually appears out there. What's it going to be? I don't know what it's going to be. It's probably something you never think about. Probably, maybe not some meme coin, maybe some random coin, some tech that you don't even think is inspiring that goes up. That's pretty much what we'll come down to. For everyone holding PulseChain core coins, I know it's still poop, all this FUD, everything else coming out here. It's kind of funny, fans. You know, like this is all the FUD right now. Look at this. If I wipe it away, you're like, oh, that's a little dot, bro. See how it doesn't take. See, friends, this is a growth rate over time. Yeah, we're just waiting for some resolution towards these, but that resolution has nothing to do really the news. You've watched my video, friends. I've even showed like, here's the truth, friends. And you're not gonna like it. Even if Richard Hart defeated the SEC here, the price would still come back down. And even if there was no Interpol FUD, the price would still come back down. Okay? It just, the market is saying this is where you're valued. I know, you're offside, I'm offside. It's been 3.5 years. We're moving into almost a 4-year zone by July this year under day one. I know, that sucks. But I've told you, again, when you buy a high price in crypto, you better hope it's Bitcoin. That's it. You better hope that if you bought high on anything, it's Bitcoin, because that is the only coin that has ever come back consistently. All right? Within the 4-year cycle part. Okay, that's it. Now, I'm not saying it's a scary no. I'm just telling you so you know for next time. Okay? Think, am I buying high next time? That's it. Think, like, not, maybe not next time, as in like in 12 months from now, there's maybe $1 billion raise, maybe Bitcoin's 250K. Think about the coins you're buying up there, because you'll be buying stuff, of course, because there'll be things launching, things ripping. It's a fun year. It is a fun year. Things go up. Things just keep going up. You get addicted to clicking buys because you keep making money, you know? So even though I'm sitting here saying, oh, it's a net seller's year, dude, most people aren't going to be clicking sell because you're clicking too many things, you're making money, all right? So, but yeah, that's the truth. If you want to know, we were just simply too high. And we know this from Ethereum as well. We are an EVM. Ethereum, third cycle curse, friends. Ethereum's still $3,200, bro. It's been a year, my gosh. Okay, so we need Ethereum to clear 5K, finally get rid of the cursey part. Does the cursey part ever truly end? No. It pretty much, you see, we were expecting Ethereum to be like 5 to 10K by now and then do its bull market move. But now it's starting from like 3,200. Okay, this is based off Bitcoin being 100K. Okay, so yeah, it's already got the curse dampened part. So it's probably going to do the same move. Maybe Ethereum is from here going to do like a 4x, you see, but it's not a 4x from a starting 5K, which would make it 20. It's a 4x from like 3K, which would make you around 12 to 14. You know what I mean? Or you know, it doesn't have to be 4x, it could be 3. But overwhelmingly, you get the point. Still holding, still long, still strong. Not meant to feel good, man. But hey, this is exactly 4-year cycle stuff. Like, subscribe, bell button, I'll catch you soon.